Now, for many of us, it's obvious, isn't it? Saturdays, they're a time of sometimes fun, quite often relaxation, a chance to wind down from that tough working week.
Yep, but if that time off is something you take for granted, just thank your lucky stars you weren't around in the early Soviet times. Svetlana Kurakina explains why.
Working hard on their day off and doing it for free. Yes, you've heard it right. These people are up for the challenge. And here's the magic word that makes them do it.
Subbotnik.
Subbotnik is a very useful thing.
Subbotnik, from the Russian subbota or Saturday, means a day of voluntary work and goes back to Soviet times. In 1919, workers at a Moscow rail yard decided to do some extra hours without pay. Their initiative impressed the Soviet leader Vladimir Lenin so much that a year later the first official subbotnik was held on May the 1st, Labor Day. Lenin himself took part, shifting rubble near the Kremlin. This image of the father of the revolution inspired countless posters, and more than 700 people later claimed to have carried the historic log with him. After that, subbotniks became a big Soviet ritual. Those who weren't ready to toil and moil on their days off faced public criticism or even administrative pressure. Typically held in April and May, subbotniks often meant nothing more than a major street cleanup after the snow had melted. But they were glorified in print and film as unifying Soviet people, boosting morale and promoting socialist ideas. After the fall of the Soviet Union, Russians' outlandish passion for weekend work without pay faded, while Lenin's log-carrying act has become the butt of many jokes, the most popular one being that the log was actually an inflatable prop. But jokes aside, the tradition is again being revived across the country. In Moscow, as an army of professional cleaners gives the city a makeover after a long winter, volunteers fall in too. The Soviet ideology may be gone, but there is now something else to drive them.
I'm a teacher, and I always tell the children how good it is to live in a clean world. So every opportunity to help clean up our forests is great.
Of course, in Soviet times, more people came, but there are still a lot of volunteers. Last time, we collected 400 bags of garbage.
I can do it as long as it's not for an entire day.
And if you need even more motivation to sweat on a Saturday, incentives are provided. In this park, volunteers were cheered on by DJs from one of the country's radio stations.
If you want to join in, any spring Saturday is a good subbotnik time. Whatever it is that spurs you on, for many Muscovites it's just an opportunity to give their city a good scrub and have a bit of outdoor action everyone can take part in. Everyone. I mean, everyone.
Svetlana Kurakina, Primetime Russia, RT.